Hi everyone. So it's mic check time. Can you hear me? And we go live in about 11 or 12 minutes. It's a good one tonight. See you later. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hiya. All right, and I don't know what's going on with me. Don't ask. So, are we all right? Good weekend? Bad weekend? The nights are drawing in, aren't they? It's getting cold, it really is. Not in my flat though, it's like Jurassic Park in here. Okay, so first the boring bit where we explain the rules. But if you've not played before, you will need this. The quiz, hi Jodie. The quiz is intended to be fun. That's what we made it for. And it is as varied, hi Siobhan, as varied as it possibly can be. The whole quiz is written from scratch, drawn from all sorts of different places, written by myself, and it will last about an hour. It's not supposed to be the hardest quiz in the world, so half marks is a really good aim. It's out of 65. Average mark last time was 51, 52. Oh, happy birthday to Andrew, 32 today, from Susanna. Yay! Happy birthday. Toby, oh yeah. Oh, hang on, Toby. Yeah. You got away. I tried, Neil, I tried. So there's two ways to play. You can either fill it in on good old pen and paper. Hi, Ian. Good old pen and paper if you like. And then you can copy it across later onto the form. And it's well worth doing that. Because I mark the whole quiz for you completely, and tomorrow I post a league table of all the results and of course the answers as well tomorrow. Or you can fill it in question by question on the form as well. Camera shy, it's like catching a chicken, that. You can fill it in question by question on the form if you wish. Please don't write answers in the chat. You must write them, please, on the form. And please, 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 do you know what? 72 quizzes, quiz 72 now. We've never had a quiz where people have written every person, the correct answers next to the correct question. Let's see if we can do it tonight because it's a bit quieter. I think tonight is the night. I really do. What else? Please don't Google the answers. It's completely pointless. The only thing that's shared is your team name, nothing else at all. So please don't Google answers. And if you see anyone in your team doing it, just don't write it down, because it just, in the end, it just hires the quiz. It makes the quiz harder in time. Hi, Steve. All right. And Marie's there. Hiya. You can play the quiz for free. It's possible to do that, but we are asking for a small donation for playing. We're completely community run. This is my full-time job, and we are one of the few quizzes out there that has managed to stay donation based. So please make a small donation for playing. It doesn't have to be a lot, but chuck a couple of quid in, and hopefully we can keep running through these difficult times for you. So here we go. Questions start nice and easy. I do, Kirsty. That's why I tell people about that, because I can pick up where it is, but to go back and change it is so difficult. We said about 10 quizzes ago that I just couldn't do it any longer. It was banging on 2 hours onto the marking time. So if you do put it in the wrong place, you're likely to get it wrong. Okay, so here we go. Starting nice and easy. Question 13. What colour is Yoda in the Star Wars films? So that's question 13. What colour is Yoda in the Star Wars films? By the way, if you do make a donation, we've got a magical pen on offer. And we do a draw for that. Do again on Fridays. Next question. Question 14. You're said to have drawn the short what if you're selected for a task you won't enjoy doing. So question 14, you're said to have drawn the short what if you're selected for a task you won't enjoy doing. Oh, Susanna. It's true though, isn't it? You can get glasses to fix it now, can't you? Is anyone colourblind out there? Out there, as if. Question 15. Which legendary outlaw has a band of merry men? So question 15. Which legendary outlaw has a band of merry men? Do you know it's less than 2 weeks until the Halloween quiz? Yeah, that's just drunk Rob. Rob says depends how many beers you've had. Question 16. Leprechauns are part of the folklore of which island? So that's question 16. I know, Neil, I can't wait. It's going to be epic. You have to dress up. Well, you don't have to, but, you know. So leprechauns are part of the folklore of which island? That's question 16. No Jodie. No Jack Sparrow. Enough of Jack Sparrow. Question 17. How many laps of an athletics track are completed in an outdoor 800 metres race? And you have got multiple options on your form. So how many laps of an athletics track are completed in an outdoor 800 metres race? Got it. Say hi to... Oh my God, that was an evil look. Wasn't it? I know, Jodie. I think I've outdone the Jack Sparrow thing. Question 18. What is 3/10 expressed as a decimal? And obviously you do have to get it exactly right on that one. So question 18. What is 3/10 expressed as a decimal? Yeah, I mentioned it on Friday. Somebody I know that owns a pub has agreed to lend me all the pub Halloween stuff because their pub's shut at the moment. So it's going to be like a Halloween. You don't call it Halloween grotto, do you? But you know what I mean. It's going to be cool. Question 19. What A is the form of transport? I've written that wrong, but anyway, you get what I mean. What A is the form of transport you're most likely to be in if you've just exited and you need to pull a ripcord? That's horrendously written, but you get the idea. What A is the form of transport you're most likely to have just exited if you needed to pull a ripcord? It's only been a week, Jodie. That's me next week. Yeah, I like Jack Sparrow, Laura. Question 20. Which one of the Spice Girls was nicknamed Baby Spice? Yeah, dungeon. Yeah. A haunted dungeon. Okay. So question 20. Which one of the Spice Girls was nicknamed Baby Spice? By the way, if you miss any of these questions, they're always on Facebook at the end of the quiz, and we have a rerun in a little bit as well, if you've joined us late. Question 21. Which Faulty Towers character was noted for saying, "I know nothing"? So which Faulty Towers character was noted for saying, "I know nothing"? Toby's been weird today. He keeps sitting on like the mat, the toilet mat. It's like, what? Count Duckula. I used to like Count Duckula. Question 22. What's the name of the longest bone in the human body? So 22. What's the name of the longest bone in the human body? We ease you in gently. But Denise, do you love it more than Bruce Willis? I bet you don't. Question 23. Electric is most commonly a bright shade of which colour? So 23. Electric is most commonly a bright shade of which colour? Come here. If you're gonna do that, get away from the wires. Come on. Away from the wires. "24. Do tench live in freshwater or saltwater?" So the tench, I nearly spelled it out then, but how pointless is that? Live in freshwater or saltwater? Oh, Denise likes David. I didn't know about the Beckham thing, Denise. Oh, Toby, come here. There's millions of wires around the back, and there's no way I trust her. Must have cost me about 50 quid in wires, Toby. Question 25. Which US car company makes the Corvette? Are you joking? Are you actually having a laugh? So which US car company makes the Corvette? That's question 25. Question 26. What new tax was introduced in the UK in 1973 to replace the purchase tax? So what new tax was introduced in the UK in 1973 to replace the purchase tax? I was tempting fate a little bit, Rob, wasn't I? Quite right. 27. According to the lyrics of the song Valerie, which was written and recorded by the Zootons, later covered by Mark Ronson and Amy Winehouse, what colour of hair does Valerie have? So according to the lyrics of the song Valerie, what colour of hair does Valerie have? And 28, just one word is needed for this. What's the name of the light-sensitive panel, a panel of cells at the rear of the eye? So what's the name of the light-sensitive panel of cells at the rear of the eye? Bit quieter tonight. I tell you what, we might get everybody on one page. That's two. One page. Because there's 50 on a page normally. I normally try and squeeze them in if there's slightly over. You can say I was on the first page. 29, multiple choice, 50-50. In which ocean would you find the Bermuda Triangle? Is it Atlantic or Pacific? So in which ocean would you find the Bermuda Triangle? Atlantic or Pacific? And on to the anagram. Clue is it's a cartoon character. Let's see who gets it first. It's a cartoon character tonight. Morphine Moss. And whilst you're working that out, I'll go through the first 18 quickly on screen for you. So what colour was or is Yoda in the Star Wars films? 14, you said to have drawn the short what? If you're selected for a task you won't enjoy doing. Siobhan got it first. Have you ever got it first before, Siobhan? I think you might have done once, actually. 15, which legendary outlaw had a band of merry men? 16, Neil's got it, yay! Leprechauns are part of the folklore of which island? 17, how many laps? Yeah, I thought you had. See, that's not bad for me, that's Siobhan. I remembered that. How many laps of an athletics track are completed in an outdoor 800 metres race? That's 17. 18, what is 3/10 expressed as a decimal? 19, horrendously written this, but you get the idea, hopefully. What A is the form of transport you're most likely to have just exited if you needed to pull a ripcord? Why few? Lisa's gone, got it, few. Why few? Do you dread them? 20, what's the Spice Girl nicknames Baby Spice? What's her name? Julie's got it, way! Which Fawlty Towers character was noted for saying, I know nothing? That's 21. 22, what's the name of the longest bone in the human body? And 23, electric is most commonly a bright shade of what colour? Yay! Have you changed your name on there? 24, do tend live in fresh water or salt water? 25, which US car company makes the Corvette? 26, which new tax was introduced in the UK in 1973 to replace the purchase tax? 27, according to the lyrics of the song Valerie, what colour of hair does Valerie have? 28, what's the name of the light-sensitive panel of cells at the rear of the eye? Denise has got it. 29, in which ocean would you find the Bermuda Triangle, Atlantic or Pacific? Yes, Laura's got it. And don't know what that noise was. Question 30 is the anagram. Lots of people have got it already. It's a cartoon character. And by the way, in the break, I've put those anagram things. People loved them again. So please let me know in the comments. Do you really like them that much? Because quite a few people are commenting, so we'll put them in again. If you did the last quiz, you'll know what I mean. Okay, so next bit, the mixed video round, a little bit of everything. Enjoy.
to hear this story. Go. You never proposed?
I don't remember. Well, I don't remember it actually. I do remember you having some invitations in your hand and saying this is when this is happening.
No, that's not what happened.
Needed that issue to deal with later on today.
Family.
Oh. I'll be right here.
So there we go. So one advert about 10 years old and one, I think, from last year, if not last year, the year before. 31, did anyone see the program that it was on without letting on? Because it was a funny little interview, that it was. Right, music round. So we've got 5 of these, as usual. One's backwards, the last one is backwards, all from kind of different decades. We always do that. Can you please try and name the name of the artist on your form, followed by the name of the song? Here we go.
Take a long Oh man, don't go. I know you wanna touch me here, there, and everywhere. Sparks fly when we are together. You can't deny the facts of life. Oh man, don't go. I know you wanna touch me here, there, and everywhere. Sparks fly when we are together. You can't deny the facts of life.
I talk a lot of shit when I'm drinking, baby. I'm known to go a little too fast. Don't mind all my friends, I know they are crazy, but I talk a lot of shit when I'm drinking, baby. I'm known to go a little too fast. Don't mind all my friends, I know they are crazy, but
we're off Mark. São esses dedos, são os meus Daniel. We're off Mark. São esses dedos, são os meus Daniel.
There we go. I keep forgetting I've got them little thing. How cheesy did I look? They've kind of been there forever, so I kind of like them. Normally on the backwards one, I have to pick, well, I do kind of pick part of the song which is recognizable at least, because sometimes backwards it's like impossible if you just pick any part of the song. But that one, literally you could pick any part of the song and it sounded nearly the same to me anyway. I don't know what you think. Okay, so in this time we have a short break. So go and get yourself a drink, cup of tea, beer, whatever your little tipple is. During this time, the questions, if you missed any or joined us late or you want to rerun, the questions that I've read out will appear on this side of the screen and they scroll through two screens for you. So questions 13 to 30. Also, we have got some of the popular anagrams on this side. So they're like little anagrams and they've got a kind of cryptic clue underneath to give you a clue of what it is. Occasionally, there's two answers it could be, but you must pick the one that fits the cryptic clue if there's two, if that makes sense. Okay, after the break, we've got some catchphrases. Again, look. Got catchphrases. Do you like it, Rob? It did sound the same, that one. Catchphrases, again, some trickier questions, and of course the wipeout round. Please make a small donation. Thanks already. Threlfall Clan, you've already made a donation. Neil has, Nick has, and Catherine made one this morning. So 4 people already donated. Thank you. It keeps us going. It really does. So please, a small donation for playing during this time or straight after the quiz would be amazing. It doesn't have to be a lot. See you in a little bit with the harder questions. Boys and their toys. That's all I can say. Boys and their toys. Thanks. Rob sent us a picture. Yeah, you can send pictures in. Oh, look. What's it? Rob's cat, Delilah. Can you see? It'll take a minute to focus. Not focusing in really, but I'll put it on the page later. If you want to send any pictures in, just post them to, I know, Laura, completely pointless, but you send them in to me and we'll put them in the album. No, I had some for a while. Yeah, thanks. I had 2 more donations. That's great. Thank you. But keep them coming, please, and we can keep the quizzes going. Right. So, some catchphrases. Good way to top your points up, these. And there's 5 of them.
Here's a song everybody knows. Yeah, we all know how it goes. 'Cause it's the song everybody knows. So come on and sing. Flim flam beetle bottle flip flop beep bop scruffle lurfer ding dang willy wally bing bang tick tock peekaboo hip it dip it doodle doo fizzle does a cling clang doodle doodle sing sang. Yeah, I said noodle doodle sing sang. He said noodle doodle sing sang. Here's a song everybody knows. Yeah, we all know how it goes. 'Cause it's the song everybody knows. So come on and sing. Come on and sing, come on. Flim flam beetle bottle flip flop beep bop scruffle lurfer ding dang willy wally bing bang tick tock peekaboo hip it dip it doodle doo fizzle does a cling clang doodle doodle sing sang. Flim flam beetle bottle flip flop beep bop scruffle lurfer ding dang willy wally bing bang tick tock peekaboo hip it dip it doodle doo fizzle does a cling clang noodle doodle sing sang. Yeah, I said noodle doodle sing sang. Yeah, he said noodle doodle sing sang. Yeah, there's a song everybody knows. Yeah, we all know how it goes. 'Cause it's the song everybody knows. So come on and sing. Come on and sing. Come on. Sing, sing. Sing-a-ding-a ring ding. Doo-dah. Swill diddle hoo-ha. Yeah, there's a song everybody knows. So come on and sing. Flim flam beetle bottle flip flop beep bop
Now, apologies because there was a C word catchphrase there, wasn't there? I'm a proper Grinch, me. I'm bad. Don't say the C word to Dave. Okay, so here we go with the harder. I tell you what, Rob, your cat looks well scary in that picture. It's like eyes of devils. Harder questions, and there's 5 of these, and they're quite tough. But you can have a. I forget about the song, Laura, because I have it on silent on this end when you're watching it. Can have a stab at these though. So 51, and once again, please don't Google because inherently it will raise the difficulty of the quiz over time. I know, bang on about it. Here we go. The logo of which, good point that, wasn't it, Dave? Nice one. The logo of which luxury car company is also the weapon of the god of the sea in Roman and Greek mythology? So that's question 51. The logo of which luxury car company is also the weapon of the god of the sea in Roman and Greek mythology? 52. First published in 1791. What's the world's oldest Sunday newspaper? Is it the Sunday Times, the Sunday Telegraph, or the Observer? So first published in 1791. What's the world's oldest Sunday newspaper? The Sunday Times, the Sunday Telegraph, or the Observer? '53. In 2004, which game had a new ice cream cone-shaped item called Brain Freeze added following an online vote? So no multiple choice for that one. But 53. In 2004, which game had a new ice cream cone-shaped item called Brain Freeze added following an online vote? Two to go with the harder ones. 54. Dedicated to the author who was born there. In which seaside town would you find the Agatha Christie Mile? Torquay, Brighton, or Whitby? So dedicated to the author who was born there. In which seaside town would you find Agatha Christie Mile? Torquay, Brighton, or Whitby? And the last one of the harder questions. 55. In what year was the Windows 10 operating system released? So many of you might be using it now. In what year was Windows 10 operating system released? And no year either way on that one, because it's, you know, it's not that long ago, I suppose, is it? And here we go with the Wipeout. Don't ever do that again. Okay, so Wipeout round. If you've not done it before, each question is worth double the points, 2 points. So you can rack the points up here. But if you do get one wrong, inherently, which people sometimes do, you wipe out, you get no points at all, but you can miss them out. Rob can't remember the answers. A Windows PC tech, and he can't remember the answers. Oh dear, Rob. Okay, so here we go. What was Wipeout last time? 25%, but it's been low before that. And it was harder last time, I think. 56. Which X Factor judge and music tycoon has a son called Eric? Is it Louis Walsh or Simon Cowell? So you can choose to answer Louis Walsh, Simon Cowell, or you can tick the box underneath, not gamble, and only lose the points for that particular question. You know, I've been banging on about well, I've said it quite a few times, the last question, more people wiping out on. And the last question is not put there on purpose for that purpose. It's just the last question. I checked the other day and more people do wipe out on the last question, taking into account all the quizzes. So taking it across about 20 quizzes and they do. So I don't know why that is. But 57, in which US president was the subject of an Oscar-winning film released in 2012? Richard Nixon or Abraham Lincoln? So, which US president was the subject of an Oscar-winning film released in 2012? Richard Nixon or Abraham Lincoln? "58 is Llandudno in North or South Wales?" So 58 is Llandudno in North or South Wales? Don't forget as well, on Tuesday, it's Trip Tuesday, as we call it. And we're going time traveling. It's going to be so good. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but we are going time traveling. Well, good. 59, 2 to go. Which of the following was another name used to refer to the unidentified serial killer, more commonly known as Jack the Ripper? The Whitehall murderer or the Whitechapel murderer? So which of the following was the other name used to refer to Jack the Ripper? Was it the Whitehall murderer or the Whitechapel murderer? Of course, all these questions are on Facebook at the end of the quiz, and the video bits you can rewind. Facebook's a little bit more dodgy. Well, not dodgy, but you do have to wait until the feed goes down before you rewind it. It won't let you rewind it. YouTube tends to be, well, it will let you most of the time whilst it's on. Sometimes it does need to wait to the end, but you've got a good hour to submit your form. And question 60, I wonder, will it happen? Question 60, who was named FIFA Goalkeeper of the Year on 6 occasions? Gordon Banks or Peter Schmeichel? So who was named FIFA Goalkeeper of the Year on 6 occasions? Gordon Banks or Peter Schmeichel? And that is it. Anticlimax. I'll go through the last 10 in a second. Just before I do, just to mention, at the end of the form, there's an extra tick box just to tick. You will have to tick that before it lets you press submit. It's just asking what you use, whether you use a TV or a mobile or whatever. Dead easy. So just keep that in mind as well. By 3 o'clock tomorrow, as usual, and it's normally quite a bit before that, I will release all the answers, of course, and your league table of every single team that's played. Please make a small donation for playing the quiz. At the moment, we're on about 30% donating. It would be great if we could get that number up a little bit more, and we can carry the quizzes on. Okay, going to go back through the last 10. Thank you, Siobhan. Thank you, Denise. The logo of which luxury car company is also the weapon of the god of the sea in Roman and Greek mythology? Thanks, Lisa. Tuesday, Trip Tuesday, yes! I'm kind of excited and scared at the same time. First published in 1791, what's the world's oldest Sunday newspaper? Sunday Times, Sunday Telegraph, or The Observer? Yeah, Neil, it's no problem, is it? By the way, at 10, I sometimes post a few little answers too. In 2004, which game had a new ice cream cone-shaped item called Brain Freeze, added following an online vote? Thanks, Laura. Thanks, Steve. Dedicated to the author who was born there, which seaside town would you find Agatha Christie Mile? Torquay, Brighton, or Whitby? I keep having Birmingham in my head, but that's the Curry Mile, isn't it? 55, in which year was Windows 10 released? Here's the Wipeout. So which X Factor judge and music tycoon had a son called Eric Louis Walsh or Simon Cowell. 57, which US president was the subject of the Oscar-winning film released in 2012, Richard Nixon or Abraham Lincoln? 58, land unknown in North or South Wales? 59 even, which of the following was another name used to refer to the unidentified serial killer more commonly known as Jack the Ripper? The Whitehall murderer or the Whitechapel murderer? And question 60, who was named FIFA Goalkeeper of the Year on 6 occasions? Gordon Banks or Peter Schmeichel? Another one done. So thanks for coming. It really is appreciated. I love this. I love this bit. This is the bit I like. The writing bit's like, but this bit I love. I love the chat. I love all the, I love it. Okay. So you got a good hour now to submit your form. I'll see you on Tuesday. Thanks very much.